Good morning, students. Today in this session we will discuss another component of grammar, that is pronoun, which is known to be a replacing word of a noun. So in this section we will discuss such a term which can be replaced for a noun. So why? Because as we have discussed about noun as 5 kinds, there are several like common noun, material noun, proper noun, abstract noun, collective noun. So for different nouns there will be some different replacing words that is known as pronoun. So suppose here it is man, boy, salesman, like teacher. So for these all are masculines. So for these we use a common word he. So this is the replacing word of these words, these names. So the same way there are some other which are woman, Sita, Lady Taylor, milkmaid, sister. So all these are nouns, and for these we use a common word, that is she, and these words are called pronouns. So as nouns are many, several, unlimited, but these words, these pronouns are limited because for so many masculine, so many feminine and masculine, we use he or she. So the same way there are some common genders. So for them there are some other words we use as pronouns. So to discuss this, and as these pronouns are different, their uses are different, they are replaced for different nouns, they are divided into different types. So to understand these types of the pronouns, we will take the help of a table that is like this. So, with the help of a table, we will try to understand pronouns. So, here as noun have 3 uses, like subjective, or that is known as nominative. Here another is objective, that is known as accusative, and another is possessive. Here are 3 uses of noun. The same way as nouns are used in different ways, a pronoun, as this is a replacement of a noun, that is also have some uses of the same type. So according to the types, they are different. So here first we will write nominative, accusative, then possessive, and reflexive. So these are four forms of a pronoun. Under these four forms, as nominative is called subjective and accusative is objective. So we cannot discuss all the pronouns, though they are limited, but we will discuss some of the pronouns. They are of 14 in number, through which we will understand their uses, their importance, okay, and their forms, everything. Okay, yes. Now, first, I. I represents a person who talks about himself. Okay, that is I. Then we, you, he, she, they, this, that, it, these, those, who, which, and what. So there are 14, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. There are 14 pronouns, major pronouns. Okay, so the objective form of I, as you have learnt earlier, that is me. And the possessive form of me is mine or mine. A reflexive form of I is myself. Now you can remember, you can recall your past knowledge, and that you will relate here to complete this whole table. Yes? Okay. So for we, it is us. It is us, ourselves. For you, it is you, yours, yourselves. For he, him, his, himself. For she, her, hers, herself. For they, them, theirs, themselves. For this, it is this. The objective form of this is also this. Then its, itself. For that, that, its, itself. For it, its, itself. For these, them or these, both. This is theirs, themselves. For those also, those, them, or those, theirs, themselves. For who is whom, whose, himself or herself. Here it is which. It is which or whom, both. And whose and itself. For what also, what or whom, whose and itself. So this is the table. From this table you can understand various forms of these pronouns. Yes, in what way they are used. For I, the objective form is me, possessive is my or mine, and myself. The same way the other pronouns also you can understand better. But from this table itself we will try to understand the types of pronouns. Okay, how easy it is, you just see. Here you see I, we, you, he, she and they. These 6 pronouns, these 6 words are used only for a person. So this is called personal pronoun. This is called personal pronoun. Why? Because they are always used in place of a person. That's why they are named as personal pronoun. This, that, it, these and those. These are called demonstrative. These are known as demonstrative. Non-living things we use. For non-living things we use these pronouns. That's why they are called demonstrative. And who, which and what. These are called relative pronouns, because who, which and what can be related to these demonstrative pronouns or personal pronouns. Yes, that's why they are called relative pronouns. They can be related to any demonstrative or personal pronouns. And in another, for another use, they are again called interrogative pronouns. Why? The purpose is that, the reason is that they can be who, which and what can be used in interrogative sentences. That's why they are called interrogative pronouns. Is it clear? Okay. Now, when we talk about types, how many types we could get from this table particularly? Let us try to understand. First one is personal pronoun. There comes I, we, you, he, she and they. From demonstrative pronoun we get this, that, it, these and those. That is the second type of pronoun. Third is relative pronoun, where we get who, which and what. For interrogative, the same who, which and what. And then another comes, here are 4, and the fifth one is objective pronoun or accusative pronoun. Sixth one is possessive pronoun. And seventh one is reflexive pronoun. Under reflexive pronoun, all these comes. Under possessive, all these are. Under objective pronoun, all these are. And under subjective, all these are. But one thing you will see, personal objective pronoun. Personal objective pronoun. They are me, us, you, him, her or them. Understood? Don't get confused. Just try to understand the secret. and the easy way of understanding types of pronoun. So here objective form of demonstrative pronouns, they are this, that, it, them. Okay, so here this way you can make the types. They are 7 in numbers. Is it clear? Okay, so you will make your own types of pronouns. So for example, you will write types of personal pronoun, subjective. Then under these you will write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Then you will be clear about the types, how they are different and how they are differently used, the subjective use, objective use, possessive use and reflexive use. This is not all about pronoun, but there are some other sections of pronoun that we will discuss now. Okay, so apart from these 14 pronouns, there are some other pronouns. They are not included here in this table, but they have their significance. Why they are not included in this table? There is a reason that we will discuss now. Okay, so for this, because as we know that as we discussed here about persons and things, but places are also included in nouns. Okay, so under this we have some pronouns that represents places. Okay, that is here, the and where. Under the places, here, there and where. So these are the replacement words of any place. Like Berhampur, here can be used, there can be used, or where can be used for Berhampur, for India, for England, okay, for the garden, anywhere. If it is the name of a place, we can use here, there or where. So these are pronouns. Okay. And places of time, pronoun of time. So under this time, we now, then, when. So these are the replacements of a time. Okay, a particular day or a week or a month. For them we use now or then or when. So these are also known as pronouns. Okay, but they are not included in that table. Why? Because they have no such different forms like possessive, like objective, okay, like reflexive. That's why they have been kept aside from that table. Okay, so now we will discuss about uses of pronoun. As a noun, pronoun is the replacement of noun. The same function is of a noun. What are the functions of a noun? A subject and object. A subject and object. Okay, so a pronoun can be used as a subject, object. And other things are there, and another is possessive. As a noun can be used with apostrophe s, okay, and Another is reflexive. So, how easy it became with the use of the table. Now, it is very clear that there are only 4 uses of a pronoun, and that is clearly understood from that table. But in these different uses, their forms are different. Suppose for I, when we use I, the subjective form is I, objective form is me, possessive form is my or mine, and reflexive form is myself. Okay? So, for this, like, I am a boy. So, here it is I. I means the speaker who speaks about himself that he is a boy. Okay, so here it is I used as, suppose, Sham is my brother. Okay, and he says to me, he says to you, comma, inverted comma, I am a boy. So here it is I is related to he, which is related to Sham. Understood? So for Sham we can use he and I. Yes? So the same way me can be used. Madhu helps me. Here Sam says that Madhu helps me. Here me is about Sham and man. Madhu is my best friend. Here my is possessive, and that is possessive of Sham. So this is the replacement of Shams. Sham, apostrophe S. Madhu is the best friend of mine. This mine is also representing Sham and mine. I do my homework myself. So this myself is also related to Sham. So this way we can understand these uses of pronouns. So my advice is to all of you that you make your own sentences using these pronouns and try it in a better way. But it needs more practice, with which you will be perfect in this particular chapter, pronoun. Hope you understand this well and practice it again later. Thank you very much.